Ow. Ow. That hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Knuckle Deep. We are here in the flesh for the second time.
On video for, again, Lee. With hopefully by the time this comes out, a new image. A new picture.
Yeah, we're going to have a new album or cover art for our podcast. It's going to be great and hot.
It's going to be so good and temperature high.
Yep. So we also have a face without a voice assisting us with technological
You mean a voice
means.
without a face?
Kind of the opposite, but yeah, how you doing?
A voice without a face is, I guess, what I meant to say. Our buddy Ethan, he's going to come in at the end and you'll be able to see what he looks like.
Hi, how you doing? I'm just doing audio and pulling stuff up for the boys.
That is correct.
He's our Jamie from the Joe Rogan podcast. He's our
Nadav from the Your Mom's House
podcast. Or insert any other technical director from any other podcast.
And he's that guy.
He's him. That's
I
him.
think I'm qualified. I got 3 screens going, you know.
That's
Two
true.
screens, 2 laptops, and a giant monitor.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
No real audio/video experience.
Oh yeah, I edited
other than the 15 minutes we used to explain.
What? I edited videos in like 8th grade.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's everything you need.
That's more than I did. So,
my goodness, it has been a process in order for us to get going today.
yes, it has.
We were, for some reason, trying to be a little too advantageous with the technology we have available.
It's a really big word.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I'm just kidding. It's just
okay. Reaching for the stars when you're an ant.
Yeah, I mean that's a mediocre analogy, but people get it.
Guess it works.
I get it.
I get it. You know what we don't get? How to set things up.
No, that's why it took us 2 hours.
Yeah, it took us forever, and lots of angry yelling and sadness and despair and anger going on. Despite Braden's very happy shirt that he's wearing, that I like a lot.
Thank you. Okay, that's great.
Had to get that in there.
So yesterday we worked together.
Oh yeah, we closed together for the first time in probably almost a year.
More than that, I would bet.
It's been a long time. Been a really long.
Actually, no. Yeah, about a year's right.
Over under a year. It hasn't been. It was fun. It was a lot. We had a lot of experiences.
We had a lot of fun. We listen to music too while we work, and that usually takes the edge off of horrible customers.
It's hard to get the edge off of that anyway, but
yeah. Usually,
Luke Combs and
21
70s
Savage.
music. Luke Combs, 21 Savage, and 70s road trip music really calm our nerves.
A little Juiced WRLD too.
Maybe some J. Cole.
Some Moray, Rod Wave.
Oh, yeah, I mean that's him. I don't, yeah, sometimes. I'm not there. I'm not a big fan, but whatever.
I do have a quick story to tell that me and August. We have actually 2 good, funny gaffes from last night.
We do.
So the first one was this probably mid-70s lady. She's walking up to the deli counter.
She ended up, unlike most of our stories, she was very sweet.
Yeah,
she was
there's
really
nothing
nice.
wrong with her behavior towards us.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
But this time, it was funny just because I'm hilarious.
So she comes up and she goes, "Do you guys have any low sodium turkey?" Which we usually do.
Yeah.
We usually do
one kind.
We have one kind of turkey, but it's so popular that we usually back order it. We have a lot of it. And so, but we are actually sold out because I think our meat provider is going through a shortage right now.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Don't care. Yeah, but so we don't have the turkey she's looking for, and so I say no, we don't have that. And she says, "What kind of turkey do you have?" And
well, she goes, "What? Well, if you don't have the low sodium, what kind of other turkey do you have?" And I'm about 2 feet away behind August. He's in front of the counter talking to the lady. I'm a good distance where the lady can't hear me. She's also very elderly. And I just said, "High sodium."
And I lost it. I couldn't help myself. I lost it when he said that. I started I couldn't talk because I was laughing.
He had to turn around and He had to act like he was messing with the cooler or something just to
Yeah,
hide the intense laughter.
it was like, well, if you don't have low sodium, what do you have?
High sodium.
High sodium.
Salty turkey.
In salty turkey. And then afterwards, we were assessing the very comical situation we were just both put in. And Braden was reenacting, and he was like, "What kind of turkey do you have then?" And he goes, "Craisin cereal."
Oh, yeah. I did not.
We were talking about what happened, and he just randomly brought up Craisin cereal.
I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, he's like, "What kind of turkey?" Craisin cereal.
Raisin cereal, baby.
Wait, is there like that big of a difference between low and high sodium turkey?
Well, what I know about
I don't
lunch
salt
meat-
the birds, dude. I don't know.
I don't salt the birds either, but I feel like that's kind of
You either want a salty bird or no salty bird.
what it said. What could that possibly mean? I don't salt the birds, but I know my way around a
Slicer.
hallway.
Or a hallway. Yeah.
Whatever.
It'd suck to be the turkey salter.
I
that's
would
your
Turkey
job.
salter?
hate to
That's
be
your job.
Sergeant Salt a lot. But
Whatever.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, that's what we do here, is say things.
Welcome back to the podcast.
But we close together, like we said. It was fun. We do have another story, but we'll get to that.
Here's why I think there's so much salt in lunch meat. Like, I think there's that much of a difference because pregnant women are not supposed to eat deli meat. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I did not.
I don't know.
As I have never been pregnant.
The thing is, I feel like if there's foods that women can't eat when they're pregnant, are they foods that we should eat when, we're not pregnant?
Right. When,
Like,
in a normal state.
I feel like there's some things, like obviously alcohol. You don't want to drink alcohol while you have a baby because then your baby's going to, have, or, smoke or stuff like that. But lunch meat, deli meat, is something that I feel like a lot of Americans eat on a daily or weekly basis, but pregnant women aren't supposed to. Now, I had a teacher in high school who was pregnant. She's like, I don't eat deli meat because I'm pregnant. And then towards the end of her pregnancy, she brought in bags of deli meat and was just eating it by the fist.
What?
Like,
What?
Grabbing.
Wait, but she was still pregnant?
Yeah.
Them pregnancy cravings go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but
don't hate.
I don't know.
That's... What?
She's growing a human inside her. If she wants deli meat by the fistful, she can have deli meat by the fistful.
Look up if you can eat deli meat with pregnant women.
Yeah.
You're on that.
I mean, I guess you can eat it with a pregnant woman. You can invite a pregnant woman over and, dig
Then
into half a pound of
look
deli
her
meat.
in the eyes and
But
eat pregnant. No, you can't eat
I
pregnant
don't know if
woman.
a pregnant woman herself can partake in
I'm
the
glad
deli
you didn't
meat.
hear that. I just said invite her over and eat a pregnant woman.
Okay.
Don't eat pregnant women, please. Please. The CDC advises that pregnant women avoid eating hot dogs, lunch meats, cold cuts, and other deli meats.
I'm not
Such
eating
as
any of this
bologna.
the rest of my life. I am not eating any of this food
Or
the rest of my life.
fermented
If a
dry
pregnant woman
sausage.
can't eat it, I can't eat it.
Unless they are heated to an internal temperature of 165.
I heard.
Oh.
Or until
oh.
steaming
Or
hot.
fermented
So,
or dry sausages.
basically, you just gotta boil all your lunch meat, and then you're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a super easy.
Could you imagine what that water would taste like? Like, hot dog water is something, but like salami water is something else.
Bologna water?
Bologna water, you could probably take paint off of walls with bologna water.
No, you get some like really
Oh
expensive
my God.
meats, put it in some water, and then sell it for like a stupid high price. Sure,
Like
somebody-
bath water?
Somebody
Ar-
will be able to buy it.
Artesian meats and juice. Save for pregnant women.
Artisanal.
You can eat-
meat
Welcome
water.
back to
Pregnant-
Knuckle Deep, brought to you by Artesian Meats and Soups and Juices and Liquids.
Artisanal meat water.
Artesian
Wow.
meat water.
I hate that.
That's incredible. Oh, thank you, Chrissy Teigen.
Didn't she get canceled recently for like doing something? Can you look that up too? Is Chrissy Teigen
I'm pretty sure the
canceled?
only thing Chrissy Teigen did recently was be pregnant.
No, I feel like she got canceled. She got canceled for some tweets. Obviously, you guys know who Chrissy Teigen is. It's John Legend's wife.
I was
I
going
don't
to
know
say
why
Meg
else.
from The Office, but okay.
I don't know why she's
Oh,
popular.
no, that's Mila Kunis. I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
That's like Ashton Kutcher's. Aren't they married? Or
I
Ashton
don't
Kutcher
know.
and Mila? Okay.
They're all the same person.
15 months ago from
That's not what
Chrissy
that says at
Teigen.
all.
15 months on from.
I can't imagine. We're loading, boys and gals and everyone.
I called out Chrissy Teigen cyberbullying years ago. Politicized cancel culture won't help. Okay, well, she looks great.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh, is she crying in a shower
Oh.
cap right there?
Oh my God. Screw you, USA Today.
I guess we're
The
gonna.
Knucksters are attacking you.
Well,
Now.
I'm trying to allow ads, but it doesn't like me.
Well, that is so dumb.
What? Okay. Well,
We do have doo-doo net out here in the middle of nowhere.
we're just gonna. We'll go back to that. We'll go. I'll
Okay.
figure out why Chrissy Teigen.
Here,
was
what I heard is that she had some tweets about some people, and that she is no longer, a part of the politically correct celebrities. Therefore, she is canceled and will never have success for the rest of her life.
I bet she will.
Yes. Here's the thing: the cancel culture is on a different.
Ethan, I wouldn't worry about it. We already we're
Whatever.
fine.
She said something stupid on Twitter, basically. Like,
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I don't get the whole cancel culture thing.
I don't want to talk about cancel culture.
I don't know. People make mistakes. Like if we recorded everything you said when you were a kid, then not a single person would be popular.
It's a gray area, and we're trying to stay colored.
it has its points where it's like actually like
Right.
helpful,
I
like
agree.
right people are getting canceled, but then sometimes it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Like Twitter
I
just goes
completely-
crazy for no reason.
Yep. I don't understand the whole. Whatever. Cancel who you want to cancel. Leave me out of it.
The Knucksters,
cancel me.
The Knucksters will be here, and the Snakesters will do their thing also.
Snakesters cancel people. Snakesters cancel people for dumb
Sometimes
stuff.
Snakesters get canceled, though.
Good.
We'll see what the heck. You don't make any sense. Anyway,
Let me name a Snakester. What's his name?
Kim,
the guy.
Kim
Lion
Jong
King. No, Tiger
Un.
King. Tiger King. He had snakes and he had tigers. He was canceled.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic. He's in prison, which is the
I
most
thought he got
supreme.
pardoned. Oh no, he didn't get
Do you
pardoned.
hear about what happened to all the rest of his tigers?
Mm-mm.
They just got seized. I'll look up the article, but yeah,
No
they seized all
way.
like 60 of his tigers he had left in that zoo.
Interesting. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, while you're pulling that up, I say we move on to the hot dog bratwurst bun story from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I got this one. So, Braden and I are closing. We're doing the stuff, doing our closing duties,
Doing the cleaning.
and the deli is right next to the bread section. Where we sell buns and other bread activities. Activities, you know what I mean? Bread. And there's a guy there. There's a guy at the bread section. He looks over at us, and didn't get our attention first. Just goes, "What kind of bread is going? Is a hot dog?" And I looked at him, and I said, "Yeah."
To preface this is a customer I've seen many times. He is not disabled in any way. I
That
think
we
he was
know
just
of.
really excited about the hot dog buns, and he was asking us a question about it. But he didn't preface the question. He looked over at us and he was like, "You should just get the bratwurst, and the hot dog." And we were like,
Yeah. He looked at me and he mumbled and something about a hot dog, and I just looked at him. I said, "Yep." And then he went, "I was husband's bra bra," and then we just lost it.
Yeah.
What?
I did fart while you were dealing with the customer too.
Oh, I mean, you did. I didn't think you'd want to get into that, but we can also we'll get into that. But yeah, the guy was just like, how's his bra bra? I was like, what?
Have a good day.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Enjoy your evening.
I hope
with
you
your bra
enjoy
bra.
those bra bra and hot
Hot
dog
dog.
and bread.
Um,
But yeah, I was helping someone else at the deli counter, and from the other side of the deli, Braden laid waste to the oxygen and let out the meanest flatulence experience I've ever had.
it was not that bad. It was a good.
It was long and
voluminous-
loud.
It was a good voluminous, healthy fart.
Braden, you don't have any just like nice farts. Like if you fart, it's full force.
Yeah.
But
It's not true.
I said this to him the other
You
night.
go yard every time the cheeks
I
require.
said this to him the other night. I was like, Braden, you don't do anything at, like gently.
Yeah, you don't
all
have
full
that. You don't
force.
have
You
that
are
anything.
At full force. every
Everything is
time.
full yard, like all the way.
Like, when you're trying to toss me like my keys or something, you're overhand throwing that. Like,
Yeah.
You're overhand throwing it. Oh man, that's great.
And that's why
It's so true.
and why you should remember, I am the most powerful athlete you will ever know.
doesn't look
That's
like
not true.
it, but
But yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
he's got the grit. You know?
I have the power. I have the status.
You're like Rudy.
status. Yeah, you can't even take yourself seriously.
Okay,
You guys
pull up
want-
this article.
Anyway, Ethan has brought up this article from NBC, MSNBC,
Yeah,
NBC.
News.
NBC.
Oh,
Federal officials remove last big cats from Tiger King Park. The private zoo in Oklahoma had been at the center of Netflix true crime series. What's up?
We're going to take a pause real quick.
All right, sorry about that, everyone. We are
Anywho,
back.
Sorry,
Had some technical difficulties.
we have been struggling quite greatly today with the technological challenges and feats.
Technological. What the?
Technological.
yeah. So,
Oh man. So here we are. I'm assuming the article's pulled up. Yeah.
Yeah, federal officials have removed the last of the 68 big cats from the private
Jesus
zoo in
Christ.
Oklahoma that have been the center of the Tiger King saga.
The saga?
Apparently.
I guess there have been 2 series dedicated. Or no, there was
There was like 8 episodes.
But
or
yeah.
something.
there was the
they-
first series and there was the
I mean,
the
they
catch up at the end.
They removed like everything though. He had like
But this guy is still in jail. I
he
mean-
was. He thought Trump was gonna pardon him, and they had like a limo ready, and he just never came because he didn't. He didn't pardon him. There was another story of this guy. It was somewhere in the northeast part of America, and he was like done with whatever, and he offed himself, and then let all his tigers
Oh, yeah.
loose, and then
They killed a bunch of
took
people?
his life, and they mauled people to death.
Yeah.
And the police were like, what are we supposed to do? And like the police chief was like, when they were talking
Run.
about what they found, they're like, there was a couple rifles, whatever, and 26 lions. Like for a police briefing.
yeah.
Oh man.
If there's not naturally tigers in Oklahoma, I don't think there should be tigers in Oklahoma.
That
You
is a
never heard of the
valid
Oklahoman boon tigers? What are you talking about?
But
The
no, they
tornado
had like,
tiger.
They had like jaguars, ligers, like every.
Ligers.
They had so many
and
things
snakes.
I can't
that
believe.
got seized.
This
I
is what
mean-
you get for owning snakes, people.
And snakes. Yeah, the snakes are what did it. They were actually
Snakesters.
running the whole park, and they were running Joe Exotic. They took him over. What was I gonna say? It had to do with the place, and now I can't think of it. I was gonna say something. I hate this. I hate myself. I'm sorry. I've let you guys down as viewers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, I remember. It came back. I knew it would happen. Forgive me.
Okay.
I can't believe no one. I mean, some people obviously when they watch the show, they're like, "What?" It was like didn't seem like it was as big of a deal as it should have been that woman just got her arm taken off and went back to work. I think 5 days later.
Yeah, I think as soon as she was legally allowed to leave the hospital, I think she went back and was like, "All right, let's lose another arm."
Right. I guess it's not like breaking a bone. I mean,
Well,
you're not gonna. They're not worried you're
now-
gonna use the arm that's gone.
I do have something controversial to say.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen Tiger King.
I haven't either.
Oh, okay, then I feel better.
I've
I
seen
thought,
it twice.
I thought I
haven't
was like
seen it
the
all the
only
way through.
person in the world that hadn't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
I have seen the show twice.
Why?
I think I watched it over quarantine, like, the rest of the sane world.
Oh, cry me a
Um,
river, dude. I don't care.
But I watched it again with my roommate. I think that's what I watched. That's why I watched it again. I liked it. I think it's a good
Docu-series?
docu-series.
Not new series. But
But,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen it all the way through. I watched a couple episodes with my family because they watched it. And
Mhm.
I mean, it's a good documentary. They provide information about a subject through video, which is, I think, the only requirements for a good documentary.
That's true. You have us full screen.
Cool. What else do we have to talk about today?
Well, I
We have
mean,
work stories. Oh, We didn't even talk about Guitar Center.
Yeah, we went to Guitar Center.
Brandon and I went to Guitar Center today to pick up some stuff.
Did.
We picked up these nice little like pop filter
Little
mic covers,
Thingies.
wind resistors, and they were not too expensive.
No, they
Whatever. We get to the audio section, and we thought because
They were pretty cheap. Thank you, August.
just thought
Okay.
it seemed necessary.
Sure.
So we get to the audio section, and we're trying to find a way to have 3 XLR microphones go into my 2 XLR port audio mixer,
Turns out
which we now know
the chotch that we met at Guitar Center said
no,
no.
not audibly. He just shook his very wavy,
here's how it
thin
went.
hair.
It was, hey, do you have a XLR splitter? For what? We were trying to put 2, and then he just
started shaking his head. As soon as he said, we're trying to put
and then
2.
we kept talking. He's like, nope. And we were like, and he's no.
We're like, yeah, that's crazy. Do you want to take your mop out of the bucket and let us finish, you absolute broom? Why do you look like this dude was
Jesus
ridiculous?
Christ. Okay, I don't know about the mops and the buckets and the brooms. I don't know what that is.
It's because he had mop hair.
Okay, I'm so confused.
I guess without a picture.
August is just gonna pick them up, dump them into the thing, and just wipe the floor. with
Clean,
them.
clean the
that's
counter, and then we'll start the interaction over. No, I'm
And
just
then
kidding.
he like showed us like a few interfaces or
a
whatever
few possibilities.
we could buy, and he's like, "Well, you could spend $160, but it would sound bad anyway." And we were like, "Okay."
You did say that.
At least he's
So,
honest, you know.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the advice,
Thank you for absolutely nothing,
you tight black jeaned, long blonde haired chotch.
Chach. He's been using that word since we left Guitar Center.
I have not used that word in a while. I don't even know what the word means. Can we get a search?
How would
What
you-
if you
How do
guys
you
don't
even
know what
spell
we?
that?
What do you? What if?
That's
That's cash.
I know. How do you spell chotch?
Probably with a CH at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Chotch.
Chotch? Is that how you spell chotch?
Chotch.
Maybe it's just CHOCH.
C-O... Chotch? Sure.
Click that. Let's see it. I'm not gonna show it yet.
A chach is synonymous
Oh.
to a
Douchebag.
There you
douchebag.
go. Here we can tell.
A male with spiked hair, usually blonde or bleached, a fake tan, fake jewelry. In other words, a chotch is totally fake. This guy was a chotch.
Yeah, that's spot on.
Well, I
There
mean,
you
I think he knew what he was talking about.
Oh, yeah. He definitely put us in our place. You know, he put us at the
Which
bottom.
is what we would have been looking for had if we were taking lessons from this guy about how to run what we run.
Yeah, we were
But
just...
no, he makes minimum wage at Guitar Center, and we just wanted
he
to
might
know.
have had a raise. I mean, he's been there a while. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, probably
This
makes
guy's
slightly
top
above
notch
minimum wage.
at our franchise of Guitar Center. Also, how many are open? Like 7 across the world?
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I
Great.
saw a Guitar Center actually.
The last time I went in there was probably when I was 10 years old because my brother's a big musician. And it actually looked like a running place, but this place looked like it was being liquidated and ready to go into bankruptcy.
Yeah, there was
Or I
like
guess it
nothing
is a
there.
part of bankruptcy is liquidating. But
There
whatever.
wasn't as much stuff in there as there used to be.
yeah, and it's all expensive when you can find the same thing cheaper
except for
online.
except for the pop filters. Those
Yeah,
were
these
very
were
expensive.
very good price. We also saw a guy we were in band with in high school.
Yeah, also saw
Very
an old
cool
friend.
guy. It was nice seeing him.
Mhm.
But screw you, you chotch.
Good shots.
Okay.
But yeah, he was not very helpful. And then I was like, "What's the cheapest pop filter you had?" Which, granted, my bad for not saying what these actually are, but these are pretty much pop filters. I mean, they're
close.
they're like wind negators or whatever, but they also help the
What
wind
kind of
coming.
gator?
Okay, Joe, exotic, calm down.
They got them flying gator,
Can I put it in a cage?
air gator.
You got an air gator?
Air
An irrigator? That's a farming
Anyway.
tool.
Anyway,
I know
I was like,
Porter was
"What's
making
your
gator
cheapest pop
snickers."
filter?" And he pointed to a pop filter, and he said $25. And I was like,
Nope.
"Okay." And then we walked around the corner, and here these were for $6 a pop.
Yeah, just chilling on the shelf.
One of them was already ripped open.
Yeah, it looked like it was ripped open by a 6-year-old who thought it was a wig for a Barbie.
That'd be a very interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, that
Um,
was. Anyway, but Guitar Center was, except for the chotch, as Braden calls him, it was an okay experience, but he put a pretty bad taste in our mouth. Also, if you're ever looking to put 2 into 1 when it comes to microphones and XLR cables, you can't.
No.
You can't.
Or, like the Chotch shed.
The chotch shed. Yeah.
Hey, maybe he was just having a bad day.
No, he was having a good day. He got a power move from that. And the thing is, okay.
Oh, he was like that.
I get it.
Oh, okay.
A lot
It
of
wasn't
people-
just being a douchebag. He was just being overly
Like,
confident.
he
about
put his
knowledge.
balls on the counter, and
Yeah.
he's like, look at how big and veiny these balls are.
Oh.
We were like, shut up.
I don't
Oh
need
my
that
God.
image, Braden.
But,
Chotch
God,
balls
what was I
on
going to
my
say?
head.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
You
the
kind of
fu-
lost me at
the
big
funny-
veiny balls.
the funniest part of this whole interaction was he asked us, he's like, what are you guys recording?
he goes, "What are you doing? A podcast?" And
Yeah.
we're like,
No, he goes, what are you guys doing? And then he takes a minute to look at both of us, and he goes, a podcast? And we're like, yeah. That's right.
"What gave it away?" Damien. He looked like his name is Damien.
It's probably Chaniel.
Chaniel. Chaniel Chotch McGee.
I hate him.
That's his new name, Chaniel
But
Chotch
also,
McGee.
if you're out there, I apologize for calling you a chotch, and if you would like to come work on our podcast, please,
You
and
clearly
bring all
know-
of your equipment.
You clearly know what you're talking about, but if we just told the story exactly how it would, no one would watch. So bring your big mop bucket hair here and help.
Plop a squat on the futon.
Plop a squat on the ton, and we'll get going with Knuckle Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we have today, Mister? I keep notes on my phone about podcast topics. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we had a brief conversation today with my dad about the name of the podcast,
Oh yeah.
which is Knuckle Deep.
Could be interpreted many ways.
It may sound inappropriate to you. Get over
Get
it.
your head out of the mop bucket. I mean gutter.
Yeah. Get out of Chaniel and listen to what I'm saying. All right?
You chotch.
You are not a
snakester.
chotch,
You snakester chotch.
but our enemies are chotches and snakesters.
Our enemies.
Yeah, our collective enemies. But anyway, he was like, he finally asked me, he's like, what does Knuckle Deep mean? Like, does it mean something else? And I was like, I wish it did, but it's just a really bad inside joke.
Yeah.
Which, me and August, when we were working together, probably over a year ago, we were like,
Oh,
we
well
should
over a
start it.
year
Yeah,
ago.
we were like, we should start a podcast. We were like, what would we name it? We were like,
I looked at him. I said, "Knuckle Deep," and he was like, "No,
yeah. I was like, that's bad. That
like,
sounds
that's a-
bad.
not a good name."
And then, when we sat down and recorded our first episode, we were like, all right, welcome back to Knuckle Deep.
Well, we didn't say welcome back. We said welcome to.
Yeah.
Because there was no back.
But
yet.
we have come a long way since those first episodes.
I mean, yeah.
Look at us.
Look
Just
at us.
us.
Look at us.
We got a guy.
Can you believe it?
We found him. We found him on the road.
We got a guy that pulls stuff up for us while we sit here and talk about it.
We were driving around. And we were like, "Do you know how to Google things?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I,
guy-
can, I can Google Cot or Chotch.
I can Google Chotch.
What were you about to say?
Google
Koch?
Koch.
I was gonna say Cotch.
Koch.
Couch?
But
Yeah, basically.
yeah. I mean, we've definitely come a long way. I mean, we actually have a setup now, and it's not just two fat, greasy white dudes on a Zoom call like it used to be.
We just stare at each other. Literally, the way we do these Zoom calls is we would have both of our pictures, and we'd just be staring at each other while the other person isn't looking at us, just staring at the other person talk. It
It was bad.
It
There was
worked.
a-
I mean, we had good conversations, but
Yeah, there was also really bad lulls because we would have to edit them out
Yeah.
because of the fact that we were, 300-400 miles away from each other on a
there's
website.
a lot of dead space.
A lot of Dead Space. It's a good game. You ever played Dead Space?
No, is that a game?
It's a video game.
Pretty
it
sure
about
I tried
space?
it like once when I was like 12.
I played it on
Played
the
the
Wii.
Yeah.
It's good.
I
It's a
played the
fun
first
game.
level. I saw some big dude with like 8 arms come at me, and I said, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah,
That
like a
doesn't sound
scary
like my
game.
kind
Oh,
of
I'm
game.
good.
It's a scary outer space game with aliens and stuff. It's like Halo but worse.
Okay.
And it's all dark. You're by
Yeah.
yourself. Like,
Halo but from Hot Topic.
emo
fair.
Halo.
Emo Halo.
I wouldn't play it, but do you have a movie recommendation for this week?
Wow, that was on the spot. Didn't plan that at all.
Because I do.
Hidden Figures. It's a really good movie about 3 black women. Or is it-
Sure.
Okay.
All I know is that my girl's in it.
Ethan, you want to pull up Hidden Figures for us?
I got you.
It's this movie about these 3 or 4.
Well,
You
I-
just cha
No. I tried to cancel it out, but it didn't like me.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just lost it. This movie is called Hidden Figures. I think it's a true story about
Yeah, it's a true story.
3 African American women who work at NASA. Stop. You're shaking the whole futon.
You heard that here, folks. You can't move your leg freely anymore.
Shut
Am
up.
I going to get canceled for shaking my leg?
I'm going to cancel you for shaking your leg. Anyway, they work at NASA. And it's... I wouldn't compare it to The Help, but the whole movie kind of centers around NASA being run completely by, white
Yeah.
men. The movie takes place in, I think, the 50s or the 60s. And the main lady is getting a job in one of the highest, ranks,
Labs.
the highest labs in NASA.
Calculation labs or
Yeah,
whatever.
and the other one's figuring out these computers, and I'm not doing it justice. It's been a while since I've seen it.
The difference between this movie and The Help, it's black women bettering lives for black women. And Hidden Figures, it is black women bettering the country by getting us to the moon and getting zero recognition at all. And so it's a great movie because it's showing the true struggles and just the pure amount of effort they put in to our race to the moon. I believe it's to the moon, or is it just shooting people up in space?
That was to the moon. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
Right.
so.
That was for like the first Apollo
Okay.
missions. But,
So,
like,
it's a great movie.
she's also in The Help. That might be why
Yes.
you guys think it's.
Octavia Spencer
She's awesome.
is my favorite actress or actor ever.
I can't think of her name, and I know I should know it, but the main girl who does all the calculations in the middle of the,
This chick.
yeah, I can't think of her name.
Janelle
Which one?
Monáe.
It's Taraji
Taraji?
Henson.
Oh well.
Good for her.
Good for
Taraji
her.
Henson. She's also an amazing actress.
I just
All
picked
3 of them
Janelle
are
Monáe.
incredible.
They
you
did a
know,
great job in that movie.
It's such a good movie. I
My-
recommend Hidden Figures.
my movie for this week. I would like to recommend that you watch the movie Parasite.
Parasite? I've never seen Parasite.
Parasite won the Oscar in 2019
19, I think.
for what is it? Picture of the year,
Yeah, Best
whatever.
Picture.
Movie of the year.
Mhm.
I'm not using the
Go to
Academy's
images for me,
famous
Ethan.
language. So this movie,
Come on.
no, I don't know if I shouldn't show too much. Shouldn't show any spoilers. But this movie is made in Japan,
you don't have to
Korea,
scroll
or
anything, I just
China.
wanna see it. It's Korean. It's a
Korean
Korean
film.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
made in Korea. So South Korea,
Yes.
not North, for obvious reasons.
What's it about?
This movie is about a poor family
Oh, that,
um,
there it goes. Awesome.
who benefits from working from a rich family. That's all I will say. This movie is incredible. It is it is the most unpredictable movie you can ever watch. You think you know what's going to happen. You are incredibly wrong. It keeps you literally at the edge of your seat. Like you're going to be shaking, sweating, and scared and bug-eyed
One of
throughout
the
this
best
entire
films
thing.
Of the decade.
It is the one. It's literally my top 3
Doesn't
movies
even
I've
say
ever
who said
watched.
it. It just says awards circuit.
Now, it's going to be
That's how you know you've won so many. It's just like,
It's like
All of
everybody
them.
says this. Yeah.
yeah.
like essentially you're going to be reading subtitles the whole time, but it's worth it because the writing too alone is I just can't. This is if you need to watch this movie, you need to watch Hidden Figures. And that's all we have for that part.
Top 3 movies all time.
Top 3 movies of all time.
Yeah. What are your top 3?
Number 1 is Tommy Boy.
I did not see that coming.
Number 2 has I don't know. I haven't really
Well, one of them's got to be this movie you
no
just
third's
said.
Parasite, but
What
Like,
about Interstellar? Are you talking about that movie? all
yes,
the time?
Interstellar.
movie.
It's Interstellar, or it's another Christopher Nolan another Christopher Nolan film, which is
Yeah.
pull up Christopher Nolan's movies.
He has he did the Batman series. He did
Oh,
The
The
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Bat.
Bat.
He did
That probably
he
would've
did
given it away.
Inception, He did
Yeah, Inception's good.
Tenet. Didn't he do
Tenet's bad.
You didn't like Tenet?
What?
I watched Tenet again, and it's trash.
I haven't rewatched it.
It's a trash movie. I watched it the first time in the theaters. I was like, that was confusing, and I loved it. And then I watched it again. I was like, wow, I not only do not understand this movie, even though I watched it the second time I watched a video, watch this before you watch it, watch that. Then I watched the movie. Then I watched one of those YouTube videos where like,
Oh,
hey, watch
Dunkirk's
this
good.
after you watch that. And so I watched that, and I was still completely confused. And the movie was more boring the second time.
Wait, let's see
Yeah.
more movies.
My 3
He's
would be
done so many.
Yeah, he produced and writ for
Ooh,
Man of
Dunkirk.
Steel.
Justice
Dunkirk
League.
is good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot he produced or he may have written for Zack Snyder's Justice League. That is an incredible movie.
Haven't seen it.
great movie. Like, it's over what? It's 4 hours.
4 hours.
But it's actually like I did not get bored 1 second of it.
I split it up like 2 or 3 nights, but
Yeah, I split it into 2 halves, but it definitely like I was wanting to watch till the
totally
end, until
Yeah.
the very very end. But I'm not going to spoil.
super
anything.
good.
Very
Super.
very. The end
I've-
credit scene sucked. I hated it so much.
Really?
Bro.
I don't know if I've even like after credits scene
It's not after credits. Like
right before with
right before. Yeah.
with whatever.
The worst
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not. I don't
We
want to
can't.
spoil it.
Yeah. Movie's good. There are good movies, and we said them.
Great
Watch them.
movie till the last like minute.
I think my 3 would be The Devil All the Time.
Oh God, that's such a good movie.
The Devil
That's
All
in
the
my top
Time.
probably 30.
I don't think I've seen.
It's watch it, dude.
I will.
It's on
really
Netflix.
good.
It's got what's his face? in
Tom
it?
Holland. It's
Tom
got
Holland.
everyone in it.
It's got a lot of people in it actually.
That's super good movie. I really like there's this look up October Sky.
I got you.
It's this movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, I think, and he's like an aspiring rocket scientist or something, and he wants to be, Jake Gyllenhaal, and
Okay.
he wants to be, but his dad, who is Chris Cooper, wants him to work in the mine because he lives in a mining town and it's a coal mining town, and his dad wants him to work there, but he can't. He obviously doesn't, and I don't think you'll go watch this movie, but I won't spoil it for you. It's really good, and he looks up.
ratings,
I mean, it does not look bad. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, so
I saw the movie for the first time in one of my classes, and I was like,
everything
wow.
but Spider-Man.
I'm taking a class next semester. It's a film appreciation class, and it's over the director, The Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolf of Wall Street. I can't think of the director's name. He's directed like every movie I think ever.
I can't think of it either.
Uh,
Ethan, who directed The Wolf of Wall
I
Street?
got you. In a second.
but I'm super excited for that class.
What is his name?
Wolf of Wall Street.
The Wolf of director.
Thor.
Who did it? Who done it? Who done Wolf of Wall Street? This is gonna make me mad when I see it. I know it is. Martin Scorsese.
Oh,
I knew that.
he made so many good movies.
Yep. So I'm taking. That's going to be such a good class because, from my understanding, I had a friend that took a different film appreciation class. It was over like classic, whatever. But you're watching these movies. You're taking quizzes over them. So I will be getting credit hours for watching a movie and then answering questions about all the good movies I'll be watching.
Or bad movies.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino is also.
Oh,
Oh God, I forgot about his movies.
Who's the guy that just? There's another guy who's kind of like Quentin Tarantino who just made a movie with Jason Statham, and he's a armored truck driver.
I know the movie you're talking about. I don't remember who it is.
Like Quentin Tarantino,
like
Steven Spielberg.
He makes movies kind of like him.
I have absolutely no idea.
The Wrath of Man, I think, is what it's
Yeah,
called.
that's the name of it. But that's not it. Man, it's
Wrath of Man.
Toronto.
Here, scroll down. It's right there.
Oh, okay.
It's that video. Wrath of Man. Jason
Yeah, look up
Statham.
Wrath of Man.
Guy. Oh. I know it.
Yeah.
Wrath of Man. Director.
I'm just gonna type in
Oh, what is his name? Oh, it's gonna blow. Guy Ritchie.
Guy
Oh,
Ritchie. Yeah,
gosh,
is another really good director for sure.
Yeah, he also just. They both just. Well, does Quentin? He does action movies, right? Didn't he
Mhm.
do?
Oh,
He
yeah.
does a lot with Samuel
I
Jackson,
mean,
right?
Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2. That's action movies.
Mhm.
I mean, almost all of his Pulp Fiction. Like,
Yeah.
almost all of his movies have some action in them.
So actually, my brother's name is Quentin too, and I'm gonna do a shameless plug here. We were on his podcast a while ago.
He does a movie podcast.
Yes, and it's called The Real Zodiac. So REEL.
real like movie reel.
Yes, and then Zodiac like ZODIAK. IAC.
Yeah, like the Zodiac killer.
Yeah. And it's on all the platforms. If you go to the episode The Help on his page, we're in there. Me and August are talking. I don't know if we've ever said that in any of our episodes.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but we were on that like a month or two ago.
Oh, I was
3
longer
months
than a
ago.
month. Yeah, it
It's
was
been a
closer
while.
to closer. I think it was closer to when we released the episode in February.
Mhm. But he's in a hiatus right now. If you're a movie person, go listen to his podcast.
It's good.
He's really funny, and him and his co-host
Amanda.
Amanda are hilarious together.
They're
And
great.
I love listening to them. So go check them out. Check out the Help episode. I think so he's in a hiatus now, but it should be one of the more recent ones. And I'm sure he'll be on here at some point. Obviously,
Oh, hopefully. I
Um,
hope so. Hopefully before the end of the summer.
One's alright.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
which we should be having either people zooming in for
Right.
calls or in-person guests here, and
Yeah.
it's going to be good. And we're going to have Ethan here running it all.
Yo.
Yep. But yeah, Ethan, do you have any movies?
I don't have any movie that I watched recently, but I've watched a couple TV shows in the past like 2 weeks that are pretty good.
Yeah.
I know one of them.
Well, actually, it was more like they're like 3 superhero shows, but
Jesus.
the first one's Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime.
Heard about that.
It
Invincible.
is very good. Like it's a cartoon, but it's like an adult cartoon, so
Yeah.
they can show whatever they want. Like there's a ton of like it's pretty gory, but
The
Yeah.
first
It's
episode
hilarious
is
and so good.
absolutely intense.
first episode's intense, but it hooks you in, and you're like, I gotta know what's happening. Like it hooks you in
Right.
right from the start.
Yeah, you know it's good when it has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, like it's one of the like best shows that has come out recently.
Yeah. I mean, it's all over TikTok.
That one,
Everywhere.
yeah, oh for
TikTok.
sure. This guy, yeah, what is his name? Mark, yeah, he's great.
Isn't his dad like the protector?
His dad's name is Omni-Man, and he's
Omni-Man,
basically the
yeah.
Superman of that universe.
Yeah.
Right.
The other one I watched was called Jupiter's Legacy.
Jupiter's Legacy?
It's another superhero show, but it's on Netflix, and it actually had some pretty good cast in that as well.
I haven't heard of that.
It's got the
Me
guy
either.
that dated. There was Fergie's husband. I don't remember his name though. This dude.
Is that Bill Hader?
No, he looks really
Yeah.
old in it, but it's his name's like.
What is his name? I know who he is.
He's
I
from
I'm
mean,
sure if you-
Transformers. I'm just gonna look it up.
If you go.
Cast.
Oh, yeah, I know his name.
Would you like to share?
Yeah, I would love to share, but I can't think of it.
then you don't know his name.
Shut up,
Okay,
bro.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
shut up.
Josh.
Josh Duhamel.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's a good cast though. Like everybody's really good in it. And then I finished that like a few weeks ago, but the last one was you know the supervillain from like the Fantastic Four comic books, MODOK?
Mm-hmm.
Big
Josh
brain
Yeah.
dude.
Jamal is in this show.
Yes.
Josh who? Duhamel. Oh.
He is
Awesome in it. He's
one
so good in
of
it. He's the
my
main character in
favorite
it.
actors.
Also, it's basically like it's just like basically the same kind of concept as Invincible, but live action, and
Right.
they're like a whole family of superheroes that have been superheroes since they got these powers, mysterious powers back in like the 30s, and it goes like back and forth a lot. It's very very
Yeah.
good. And then the last
But yeah,
one-
MODOK is like a flying can.
Yeah, no, this MODOK show is so funny. It's kind of like Robot Chicken.
Really?
Yeah, like the animation style is very similar to Robot Chicken, and it's also hilarious. Patton Oswalt,
I love
hilarious.
that guy. I love that
He
guy.
plays MODOK.
Oh,
and
Ben
Bill
Schwartz?
Hader's in it.
Yep, and John Hamm. You got a bunch
God,
of people.
there's a lot of people in
Holy
there.
nut! Was that Stan Lee?
Yeah, no,
he made
Oh.
MODOK. He's a Marvel
Yeah,
character.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
What's that streaming on?
it's streaming on Hulu right now. It's a Hulu original, but it's very good. I'm
I
almost
don't
done
have
with it.
Hulu.
Not to be super harsh, but the guy, what's his name?
That's
The
what it,
guy
like,
that
looks
the
like.
guy that voices MODOK. We just look at it.
Patton
Can't we?
Oswalt.
He looks like MODOK.
He does.
Yeah.
It's perfect though. It's like
I bet his voice is perfect
his
for
voice
it.
It
is
is.
perfect.
He's
for it.
great.
It's such a good show. I definitely
You
recommend
said,
it.
"Oh, Stanley."
It's really more of just like a funny show. Like it's not like
Yeah, it's not
The other two
serious.
were
Sam
serious.
Richardson's in it too.
yeah,
I don't know who that is.
full cast. But yeah, those are
He
my
was in.
those are my recent
He's what?
TV show
In Veep?
recommendations. If you like superheroes at all, they're all great.
Yeah.
My favorite TV show that I watched in this past year was Veep. VEEP. It's about
I'll look it up. I've never heard of it.
Oh God, what's her name? Just gonna wait. Gonna wait. We cannot think of names today.
Hey, it's hard to think. Of
Isn't it the
names,
lady over there that you were telling?
Yeah, I
He's
collect
got a
pop
Pop
punks,
Funko.
pop punks, Funkos. Yeah, Julio
Veep.
Selma
Louis Dreyfus.
Mayer.
Dreyfus.
Dreyfus. Yeah.
Louis Dreyfus.
Yeah, but that's not who it's about. That's the actress that plays her.
Selena.
Yeah,
Meyer
that's who it's about.
It's about
is-
Selena.
That's the name.
Selena Meyer's the name of the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Julia Louise Dreyfus.
Oh,
Whatever.
is she like president? Or
So she is vice president,
Gotcha.
and it's drier and more inappropriate and funnier humor, and it doesn't get bad like The Office. So you know how in The Office the first season's bad,
Mhm.
and the last 2 or 3 seasons are pretty trash.
Yeah.
This show, the first season is hilarious. The second season is hilarious. The third season is hilarious.
I think I get where it's
Right.
going.
I'm sensing
All
a
of the
pattern.
seasons are hilarious. They don't like. It's not one of those shows. It stops once they realize they've run out of material.
Yeah.
Because it's not a long show. It's like 4 or 5 seasons, which is short nowadays. Because we have Game of Thrones, which was 8 seasons,
Didn't need to be. but
and
yeah.
the 8th season was trash.
I liked it, but okay.
I liked it till the end.
The
like-
long, whatever. But
I mean, it would have been.
this show's
better-
good.
It would have been better if George, actually finished the book in time. But that's what they were waiting on. And That's
Yeah.
why it's such a bad ending.
Who's it? George Martin?
Yeah,
Or R.
it
Martin?
took too long to make the last book,
Yeah.
and they had to stay on schedule. So
Screw you, George.
screw you, George.
Yeah, because
There's
then
a-
they
There's
delayed
a
it for
really
like a
great
whole
South
year.
Park
Yeah, they delayed
episode.
it. They
There's a really
delayed it
great
for a while.
South Park episode about George R. Martin and Game of Thrones,
He's
where they
like,
have to
"I'm
butter him
George
up to get out of the.
R.R.
You have to butter him up to get him out of the car because he's so big.
He's in there's an episode with him and with Family Guy when what is it? Brian takes a bunch of Adderall or something and he starts like building a sci-fi city downstairs on a table, and then he goes to the Comic-Con and he's like, George R. Martin. He's like, you've been taking this pills, haven't you? And he's like, they create a lot of content, but not a lot of good content.
Don't recall that Family Guy episode.
No,
Good one.
he literally just said it was trash, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Brian was so happy to do it, but it was just because he was hyped up on Adderall.
Right.
So good. Such a good guy.
George R. Martin.
No.
I don't. Is
I'm
he
not
bad?
gonna comment on.
Is he bad?
on
I don't know. I like his
him.
books. I
His
like.
books are good, but I just heard he's a complete chotch.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
word
he's
of the day.
He's just
We're
a
gonna start a
douche.
chotch list. And,
Judge Chain.
first
heard-
of all, it's Mophead from Guitar Center. Second of all, it's George R. Martin.
Oh my gosh.
I just wanna see
He's
what
probably well, not the greatest guy.
He's probably on his last leg.
it's- No, he's still living.
He's got.
Why is he pictured next to Stan Lee? George R. Martin is nowhere near Stan Lee on any.
He
List
still
ever.
hasn't released
Stanley
the book.
just had his stuff made into movies and stuff.
That's crazy.
You know, if everyone
And Stan
made-
Lee wasn't buttered up and pushed out of a car on South Park.
I gotta show you.
Okay, I guess that's a
Literally the first
valid
thing
point.
people asked on Google was, "Will George R.R. Martin ever finish The Winds of Winter?"
When it comes to the prospect of him writing TV scripts. But let me make this perfectly clear. I am not taking on any scripts until I have finished and delivered Winds of Winter.
He wrote that in 2019.
Oh my gosh.
And then right here's another story from 2 days ago about the book's future. So
Screw you. You're 72. Get it out before you die.
he probably won't.
Probably won't.
I don't know. He
Look
does
at
not
him.
look healthy. He looks like... Is there a weight?
He looks like he freezes butter and makes popsicles out of the butter.
Unfortunately, because he's not an athlete, Wiki does not have his weight.
That's fine. That's fine. It's probably
because
not.
he's not an
you
athlete.
can't
That's true,
calculate
though.
it.
Like, think about
Okay,
From whatever...
we shouldn't fat shame George
it.
R. R. Martin.
He's fine.
Did he do something wrong though? Is he just bad person to interact with?
Yeah, he's just kind of like...
Because there are those
he's just bad
celebrities
to
that
talk to, like-
there's celebrities that are actually horrible people, and then there's just the celebrities that do not like to be, talked to by the common filth.
The common filth. Imagine he has a scandal.
Which you, me, we're the common filth, baby.
Ooh, it says he's made less than desirable remarks at award shows. I
Well,
also feel like I've heard.
Can't win them all.
They made a joke about. Oh yeah, it was on South Park about inappropriate things that happen in Game of Thrones that probably should stay off of this podcast. I just recommend the Game of Thrones South Park episode if you're not a
That's great.
child.
I also recommend watching Game of Thrones.
If you're not a child.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm rewatching it
just
right
kidding.
now.
Game of Thrones is amazing.
So good. So good.
So good.
So good.
First, 4 seasons are so good. And then they're the other, 5 and 6, 7, not too bad, but then 8 was just a complete letdown.
Yeah.
I thought the whole show was good.
Oh, I do too, but I just hated the ending. Except for being the new king or whatever. That was I could see that coming.
Well,
You
know,
didn't like that?
We're
now you don't have to watch Game of Thrones.
Ethan just gave an incredible spoiler to Game of Thrones, and I'm going to cut that
Yeah,
out.
we're just gonna.
It'll be cut out.
Similar to last week when I
Yeah,
said
it's okay. Last week he said someone's full name
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
someone's full name that I have talked
that we have
poorly
talked
about.
poorly about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I liked the ending actually. I thought it. I mean, I get why people didn't.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I thought it made sense.
Mhm.
I wasn't like, blah, blah, why did it be so bad? It was just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next topic I have on board, which you may be interested in some way,
Hopefully.
football.
Oh.
Briefly, I am
Brief
talking
football.
about my football team, and then we are moving on because I know not everyone likes sports.
Most people don't.
Most people do. Most people like some kind of sport. I used to hate every single sport. Thank God I started liking football again. The Chicago Bears are winning the Super Bowl this next season, baby. We got Justin Fields.
That's not true.
We got Andy Dalton. We got Nick Foles, the best 3 quarterbacks in the league. We have
Well, if it was a throwing competition at the Super Bowl, then maybe.
Maybe 10 years ago. They could be up there.
no
top
8
20.
years ago. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, right? Where?
8 years ago?
No, it was 2018, wasn't it?
4.
Oh, okay. Don't talk to me.
I mean, he's really old, So
He's
it's
only
all right.
32. He's younger or the same age as Russell
It's
Wilson.
kind of like he's a president. You know how presidents age ridiculously fast in 4
Yeah.
years? That's what Nick Foles looked like.
Yeah, he went from this, nimble, good throwing quarterback to, I forget the what they described his movement. I think one sports critic described Nick Foles as a man trying to operate with 2 feet in buckets of cement. So
I like
that's
Tom
his
Brady.
that's his mobility. Tom Brady wins though.
That is true. But Tom Brady, when he scrambles, looks like he's wearing 20-pound ankle weights.
It looks like his skeleton was put together incorrectly because he's running like. I can't even describe it. Look up a video of Tom Brady running.
I got you. Oh,
I
got
want
the
you all to
perfect
see
one.
this. If you don't, I know you don't care about football if you're watching. You're still here. I appreciate that. Thank you. Please
shit
watch
over
Tom Brady
there.
running.
Yeah.
No, I want to see him
That's pretty good.
no.
No.
That is one of the
I mean,
slowest.
That's
I mean,
40s
not
ever.
for an NFL player, but I don't know if I could run the
I
40
ran that
yards.
faster, and I was one of the slowest
You can
dudes
run
on
that
my
faster.
team.
Tom Brady is somehow
Oh, here we go. I got the video.
And-
1 second.
that bad.
Yeah.
Just wait till you
Then
see
again, never run the 40 before, so I don't really know.
I don't
I
know.
think my
I've
fastest
never.
40 was just like right under 5, which is still kind of
Yeah.
pretty slow. Like it's not bad, but
8 seconds long.
yeah.
Yeah.
When the world record or whatever at the combine's like 4.22 seconds, like
Oh yeah.
hold on, let me.
Oh my
rewind it.
gosh.
Let me rewind.
He runs like a newborn
Why
giraffe.
are you being done? Pause.
What is going on?
Lag?
It's been rough, guys.
Yeah.
That's okay. They're not seeing it yet.
Oh.
Yeah. This is. Really,
Oh.
Just
Okay.
take our word for it, dude.
You know
He
what?
runs like a
Look
baby
up a video
giraffe.
of Tom Brady running. Maybe
Yeah.
next week we'll have it figured out.
Yeah, because all you can see, it looks like it's from TV from the 70s.
Yeah,
Like,
it's bad.
you guys
It's
don't wanna
real
see
bad. Tom Brady's slow. He's one of my favorite players ever, just because he wins 6 Super Bowls with one team, and he's like, "Hey, you guys don't want to listen to me anymore. I'm 42. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go talk to some other NFL teams." And the Buccaneers were like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Okay." And then he went over, and then he was like, "How about this? Let's sign every free agent. Let's trade for every player I've ever played with well, and then let's get the youngest, most successful #1 defense in the NFL."
Yeah, no, their defense
And then they
is
win a
stacked.
Super Bowl. There's no doubt in my mind they're going to win it next time. The Chicago Bears are going to go 10-8, 10-7. That's my guess.
Didn't you say they're going to win it?
No,
all?
they're
You
not
know?
going to. They're going to go
Started with, they're
10-7.
going to win the Super Bowl.
They're going to go 10-7. They're going to make the wild card round of the playoffs. They're either going to win or lose that. They're not going past the second round of the playoffs. That's just not happening.
Well, at least you're realistic.
Yeah.
Well, this has changed a lot since 5 minutes ago when they were
I'm
going to win.
just excited. I mean, we traded up to get the second best QB prospect in the draft, and there is no way you can say Trey Lance or frickin' Mac Jones or God, what's the other one's name? What's the other quarterback?
Trey Lance. Trevor Lawrence.
No, there's another one.
That was the number 1. Oh, and Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. It
Yeah,
goes
dude. Sports.
Yeah.
Sports.
Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, everyone else, and then Mac Jones is 6 miles underground.
He'll be okay, but he's another
Mac
Tom
Jones
Brady,
is just Tom Brady.
basically.
He's
Yeah.
a slow guy. He's like 22.
Dude's got a full dad bod going. I'm not hating on him.
No, I mean he's built like a
Yeah, we accept dad buds here.
Slenderman. But he's not. He's nothing great.
Mac Jones dad bod.
He's nothing great. He won a lot of games though. Good for him.
Yeah, this is him after the national championship.
Oh
Yeah,
my
smoking
gosh.
a cigar.
Yeah, 1 sec. Yeah.
That's a quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see what Tom Brady looks like?
They compared him to Tom Brady. That's
Oh, yeah, that's a
Tom
picture
Brady
of both
right
of them.
here.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling it up.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think I'd rather look like Tom Brady in that picture than the guy on the left, Mac Jones.
I mean, at least he's got the
Dude's pouring out of his
stogie
football
right there.
pants.
Good.
We shouldn't. Why are we making fun of this guy? He's
No.
I'm not
a
making
much
fun
higher
of him.
Making fun of him, like he's making
If I look
millions.
like that, I'd be happier. You know, I'd be happy.
Dude's making millions. So
Braden, we do look like that.
I'm happy, guys.
Dad
Look
bods
at
are
that
good.
thumbnail. Mac Jones dad bod. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyway, let's stop talking about sports. We ate 50 chicken nuggets today.
Oh yeah, we should probably tell you about that. We were on the way back from Guitar Center, heading back here to record, and
I hadn't eaten today.
me either. And we went into Winders, pulled in,
Wendy's.
and we saw this yard sign. You know, like,
Braden saw the yard sign.
and it was split in half. On one side was a $10 bucket of chili,
Chili.
which had 5 servings in it, and then there was a $10 disc
disc
of 50 nuggets.
50
and
chicken
then-
nuggets.
She goes, and like I would be upset if someone ordered 50 chicken nuggets from me. I'd be pretty upset if I had to fry that for someone.
You're funny for thinking that they stick them in the fryer.
Right? They probably just sit on them, but
I don't know that they sit on them, but okay.
we got the nugs, and the guy just seemed pretty okay with it. He's like, spicy or normal? And I was like, normal. I wanted spicy, but August wanted normal nuggets. It's fine. It's
Would have been fine
I
with
gotta put
spicy.
them
They're
on
not
the
that hot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for not asking.
Braden didn't want me to get the 50 chicken nuggets, even though I was buying myself food. He was like, I just shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm like, please order the 50 chicken nuggets.
And I was like, no. And then I ordered the 50
And then I was like, yes. And he was like,
and
okay.
then the guy was like, what kind of sauce do you want? And I said barbecue. And then he proceeded to put 32 barbecue sauces on the little order thing that you pull up to. So it was just
It was
like the
50-piece
stock
nugget
market
and
of barbecue sauce.
one after the other, a bunch of
the
barbecue
Wendy's
sauces.
barbecue sauce stock. We got it.
Skyrocketed,
No, depleted.
depleted.
'Cause
I
we
don't know.
Stole it.
I don't understand stocks.
And then, okay, we could talk about that one day.
yeah, not today, not
All
ever.
right.
I don't want to talk about
That's
stocks.
fine. But we were pulling away, and he's like, "You want a road nug?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so he hands one to
Me,
me.
not the guy at Wendy's.
Yeah.
I, when we were driving
In
down
the
the road,
car.
was like, "Do you want a nugget?" And I pulled it out, and as I was giving it to him, I was like, "Ow," because this nugget was 900 degrees Kelvin, dude. It was
Kelvin.
Kelvin, whatever.
Who's
Kelvin? The
Blind.
guy with the kid with the tiger.
Blind?
Anyway, it was so hot. It was such a hot chicken nugget, and Braden put it in his mouth.
I bit
and
into it.
He just went,
I bit into it like with my bottom teeth. Like, you know, I don't know. I was biting, and my bottom teeth sunk into it. It was so hot, it burnt my teeth.
Yeah, Braden goes, it burned my teeth.
And I chewed it for a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Did you like play hot potato
I was-
in your mouth with
It's
it?
like a breath
I was
mint.
just pulling air and letting it circulate over, letting the heat leave.
Braden wanted his mouth to smell like chicken nuggets, so he just left it in there like a mint.
I hope these don't smell like chicken nuggets.
They probably do.
Soggy nuggies.
They were soggy when
Oh.
when we had
Oh,
because
some
they
of-
had been marinating in their own
Yeah.
steam.
Yeah, some of them were a little soft on the bottom.
I ate those because Braden's a wuss.
Well, I picked it up and it was slimy. I didn't want to eat
Why
that.
don't you cry about it some more? Go hungry, slime boy. You don't like your slimy nuggets? Well, I guess I'm slime boy.
Bet you don't like that high sodium turkey either, huh?
Yeah. Stay away from that super salty turkey.
We don't salt the birds here.
Yeah,
It all comes full circle.
it does.
Ethan, we're putting you on the spot. What should our tier list be for today?
Your tier list? Ooh,
What should we rank?
I feel like, ooh, what if we like ranked like dog breeds or something? Like,
Have we done dog breeds?
Mm-mm.
I don't know, I'll look up.
Dog breeds it is.
10 dog breeds.
10 dog breeds.
Give us the 10 most popular.
10.
Keep and then
No, top 10 least popular.
Oh, we can rank like the worst. Okay, I got
that's
you.
fine.
Least popular.
So top
Well,
10.
'cause top
Look
10's
up
gonna be
top
like-
10 ugliest dogs.
Because top 10 is going to be like a golden retriever.
And then I'm
You
gonna be
can't
like,
rate
4.
You can't rate a golden retriever as a 4. They're great.
I do want a golden retriever when I get older. I think that would be cool.
Oh my gosh, the Neapolitan Mastiff is
Pull
such
up pictures.
a amazing dog.
Let me load it
Yeah,
up
there's-
real quick.
Click up that link.
Hopefully it has pictures. I can't imagine it doesn't.
If it doesn't, we are attacking this pet helpful. We are attacking you if you don't have pictures.
Have you ever seen a Neapolitan Mastiff?
I don't know what that is.
You are in.
It has pictures. It's just
Taking a while.
the Wi-Fi doesn't like them.
Oh,
there we
there we go.
Oh my god,
Ugh. What
All
is
right,
that?
you got it on
Is
there?
that it?
that's that one.
You got it pulled up for him, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All
Number
right.
10, we have a Bedlington Terrier, which is like the target dog, but with
Keep track of our scores too, please.
Okay.
it's like the target dog, but with more hair.
Okay, so the Bedlington Terrier.
And for this tier list, a 100 is
Oh.
super ultra duper mega cute,
Yeah.
and
Well,
zeros.
no, but a dog you'd get.
People did this to this dog. The dog doesn't actually grow its hair like that.
Okay,
That's
So-
so just horrible owners, you know?
but the dog is ugly.
Yeah.
Without the hair.
It kind of just looks like a pool.
All right. Well, I'd go back up to the Bedlington.
You okay?
I think I
Go
don't know.
for it. It kind of
Believe
just
it or
looks
not,
like
the
a,
Bedlington Terrier's coat isn't whatever. They're making their. I don't know. I feel like No, that's a 20.
A 20?
I looked at the tongue and the mouth, and
I'd
that's
give
disgusting.
I'm gonna give it a 50, just because it kind of just looks like a regular dog.
Its tail, it's like tucked. That's disgusting.
Well, it just said that its hair doesn't normally grow like that. I'm sure they just made it.
Yeah, but its tail is like.
Yeah,
Well, it's
what is
nervous.
long
That's what
and-
dogs do when they're nervous. It doesn't just grow under it.
I don't know. I don't like this dog.
I don't think the Bedlington Terrier
Begling?
is properly shown here.
Yes, I agree.
No,
Okay.
it just says that
Giving
like,
it a 50.
most people that own these dogs force their dogs to display this atrocious hairstyle.
Screw you. Whoever owns a Bedling, let the dog grow its own hair.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on,
this
man.
next dog is one of my favorite dogs ever.
Yeah, I actually like this dog.
Borzoi?
A Borzoi.
Borzoi?
Borzoi. I'm giving a
I-
Borzoi
this is a
92
Beautiful.
because I want a
beautiful
Borzoi.
dog.
Their noses get super long and it's so cute.
This is an absolute beautiful. Why is this in the top 10 ugliest dogs? This is
Yeah.
a beautiful dog. What'd you get the Bedlington?
A 50.
50. I'll give the Borzoi a 75.
I'm giving it a 92 because I want one of these dogs.
That mane thing going on underneath, that looks fluffy and soft. It'd be a good tall dog. You know, you could have it carry stuff to the beach.
All right.
Okay, you got those recorded?
Yo,
The
Aww.
Caucasian mountain dog. That thing is probably the size of a baby elephant.
Okay.
it's like
It looks
the Chow
huge.
Chow's oversized.
It's
you know,
clearly
East Coast
smaller
version.
than the person sitting next to it.
It's the same size as the person that's
It's
next
like
to
the
it.
Chow Chow's oversized and obese
I
cousin.
gotta show that so I can at least see that.
This is beautiful. This is a cute dog.
I would give that dog a
Here, I'm gonna move this
90.
over here, actually.
no. It has to give that dog 1 point higher than what I gave the Borzoi because that thing looks adorable. And
the
I
Caucasian mountain dog.
think it puts ketchup on saltine crackers.
I feel like it would just eat
Get
the
it?
ketchup
Because it's a
bottle.
Caucasian mountain dog. Ah, white
That's a little
people.
too spicy.
Shut up.
What's your rating, sir?
What's your rating?
80. That's
80?
a cute dog.
That's a cute dog.
I want to hug it. I don't want it to slobber on me.
Don't want it to slobber on me.
Alright,
All right, what's next?
This one.
I already
Irish
saw it. It's the
Wolfhound?
Irish Wolfhound. I used to have a dog that was kind of an Irish Wolfhound, but smaller, and he had red hair. His name was Gunner, and he's dead.
I feel
Rest
like
in
these are-
peace, Gunner.
I
Rest
feel
in peace,
like
Gunner.
these dogs are always used in movies as like stray dogs.
Yeah.
They are. That's
Like-
actually super sad and true.
Like I always see this.
They just look scruffy.
breed.
I don't.
This is a beautiful dog.
I kind of think we chose a dumb list because these are not very ugly dogs.
No, I mean, but they're good random.
But like most
dog
most
list.
dogs
Yeah.
are like
Pretty cute. Yeah.
It's hard, yeah. I'm sure.
I'll give the Irish Wolfhound a 86.
60.
Okay. I think the next one's the target dog.
Oh my god.
This is the most repulsive creature ever.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Look
that's
at its
so
eyes.
not
Look at its
true.
nose. It's
English
ugly.
Bull
The
It's
English.
Terrier.
It's
so
the English
ugly.
Bull Terrier.
If I go down anymore, his head won't even fit.
Keep 'em-
3.
Don't let us see the next one. I want to be.
I want-
surprised.
Yeah. Here's
3.
his nose, his eyes.
They're cute. This is a really dumb picture of an English Bull Terrier. I
Its
don't know why he's
eyes-
doing a superhero landing.
The thing I don't like
But-
about these is their eyes are like recessed half an inch into their face.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
I'll give the English Bull
They
Terrier
are.
a
It's
70.
gross. 3.
What's that? So okay, we got 3, and what'd you say?
I said
They're
70.
probably bark weird too. I don't know. I don't like those big bulky dogs either.
Kind of looks like
brute
the
dogs.
shape of a football. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's ugly.
Oblong dog.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
What's next?
Oh my.
The pulley.
The bully.
The pulley.
Oh my.
A 0. I'm actually right off the bat gonna give that a 0. Does it have to have dreads? I think it has to have dreads, right?
Dreads.
I don't think it grows dreads. I don't think anything on the planet grows dreads.
Seems to, like many people, I prefer
think-
for my dog.
I think their hair just grows as dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, I'm dumb. No, 0. I don't like that dog. I'm sure this dog is a very nice dog. I don't want to
You
look
can
at
see it.
that all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a good old 0.
Sorry, pulley.
That
If you
is
own
our
a pulley,
first-
then
That is our first overall 0
I think ever.
ever. and it goes to the pulley.
I don't think that's a dog at this point.
It's a mop.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's a chotch.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the same thing.
Is that the same
but
thing?
white.
and bigger and faster.
Looks
Oh yeah,
bigger.
it says
The
just
Commodore.
like the pulley, Commodores are an ugly breed that has matted dreadlocks. Generally, though, pulleys are black and Commodores are white. This is why Commodores are also referred to as mop dogs.
I
So
guess
that's
I
the
have
guy
to
that
keep a
helps you out
zero.
at Guitar Toner.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. I don't know
That's
that. Where he goes.
Chaniel.
Channel.
Channel.
Oh yeah, this guy told us
Commodore.
that we couldn't use an XLR splitter.
The Commodore.
How can you give it? You're racist if you give it higher than a 0 because it's the same dog but white.
Oh, but this one, look, it's active.
It's just the other dog but not standing still.
Okay,
I'm
a
giving the
0.
Commodore a 0.
I was gonna give this one a 1 because it's like it's
Moving?
its dreads are longer. Like it looks like it could be more of a
a mop.
no, because I don't know. The dreads look cleaner on this dog than they do on the black-haired dog. You know what I mean?
They're still dreads.
I know, but like those are matted more and grosser. It could just 0. We'll just give it.
We're
a 0.
going with two overall zeros. What do we
Oh.
got next? E-Man.
We have.
The Neapolitan Mastiff.
Oh my
Look
God.
at that big squishy. I like these dogs.
That's so ugly.
I think a Neapolitan Mastiff just won the world's ugliest dog contest last year. I give him an 82. He's cute. Big smush.
82.
It looks like a grandma's underarm.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah,
That's gross. I mean, sorry, Grams, but
he's
I
cute.
don't
even see?
want an animal that has the same skin texture of an elderly woman. 2.
2.
2. Its skin, it's got like a skin mustache beard thing hanging over its chin. Like there's a stage.
Those are called
and
jows.
There's a curtain that goes on. It's gross. I don't like it.
Okay, well, what's next?
It's like its face is melting off.
It is. It's disgusting.
Oh,
Oh.
ooh.
It's literally called the Mexican hairless.
It's cute.
You're lying. You're lying.
cute.
You are lying right
It's
now.
kind of cute.
Can you zoom in on that? Can you control plus on that
I
picture of that
gotcha.
dog?
Wait. It
Just-
lets me.
Zoom on the 3 dots. These are the old 3.
Wait, where, Brady?
There.
Right,
You
right
click
there,
that,
bud.
and then you do
I
the
gotcha.
zoom.
Thank God.
No. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
it's just
wait.
taking a while.
It took a minute, but yeah.
Its tongue is hanging out.
I think it's a cute dog.
You are absolutely insane.
Oh,
You are absolutely insane. You are. Are you looking at me? Look at me. You are absolutely
Look at that
insane.
dog.
0.
What did I gave it a
That looks like
10.
Chernobyl's version of a skunk.
Accurate.
0.
No, that's a 10.
0.
God,
Oh.
get the ball sack off the screen.
I'm trying to unzoom it, but it takes 5 minutes.
Just put it back at 100. It was at 100 before.
Yeah, I know.
God, get them away.
All right.
Get
we're
it. Hi, buddy. Goodbye.
Oh.
The Chinese crested. So these are
It's a fancy version of the one we just saw.
no, but these
What? Yeah?
grow hair everywhere normally, right?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
God, that's rough.
They're so ugly that it makes them cute. That's a quote.
I don't know. That one's kind of cute.
It's cuter than the one that was
Did
before
we
it.
skip one?
No,
No.
No.
it's the last one.
I'll give it a 46. I don't like little dogs in general,
I
so
like little dogs. and
yeah, I
big
know you
dogs.
do.
85. It's a cute dog.
Literally,
Whatever. I mean, whatever.
just FYI,
It's got boots.
these top two, the Mexican hairless and this one, the Chinese crested,
Yeah.
are usually the dogs that win the
World's ugliest.
most ugliest dog competition.
It's
every
for
year.
the last couple
They
years.
won
It's
my
been a
heart
Mexican.
today.
It's been a Mexican hairless or a Neapolitan Mastiff.
Yep.
That thing is disgusting. The Mexican hairless is
He's
disgusting.
just a dog.
Okay.
Now the ball sack above him is not. That
It
is
just looks like kind of crap.
that is a selfish creature. You know, they have all that skin and they don't need it.
It didn't chew. It didn't pick to have all that skin.
I don't care.
What? Oh, we're ridiculous. Look at it. It's so gross. It looks like a drill sergeant.
I think it's cute. I
You
think it's
wanna
cute.
hear the
Well,
results?
we just need the top 3. We don't need to go
I
through it.
got
yeah.
you. Top 3.
Cutest
number-
ugly dogs.
3. We have. Which one was number 7 there?
What's a combined score?
Yes.
English Wolfhound, right?
Yes, I believe it was the
Irish.
Irish
Sorry.
So that's
Wolfhound.
number
Wolfhound.
3.
That's number 3. Next one is number.
Borzoi.
Yep, the
What was
Borzoi
it?
with a score of 167 combined,
Nice.
and then with a score of 173
Is
combined.
the big guy.
The big
Okay.
The
boy.
Caucasian
Okay.
mountain dog.
Basically,
That makes
yeah.
sense. They were towards the beginning of the list.
Lowest,
And
of
they're-
course, being the Poolie, the big Poolie, and the Mexican hairless.
Yes.
Because, good lord.
Well, everybody,
You're a saint if you buy a Mexican hairless.
thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for
Um,
tuning in to another episode
Ethan, you want to come over here?
of Knuckle Deep. This is our technical producer / Google guy. His name is Ethan.
Not a big boy, I'm a Google guy.
Not a big boy, a big baby.
Yeah.
This is Ethan,
How's it going?
Hi. I'm Brayden.
and I'm a Mexican hairless, also known as August.
I thought you were about to say you're Mexican heroin.
No, not. I'm not Mexican heroin.
Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please have patience. We are working on this system here.
And send Braden love and support because he's the one editing them, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send your prayers, or don't, or the good vibes.
whatever.
Cool. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye.